I told you I would do it. After 30 days in the game with my beginner account, with zero spent money, absolutely free to play, I reached battle 200 in the Elder Wind Tower. And I reached by using most of the time those two guys. Stun double Johnny Cage, who is incredible, absolutely mind-blowing. I haven't been using Stun double Johnny Cage for years. Now I just started using him, and he totally destroys everybody. If, for instance, there isn't some annoying modifier such as Inferno that sets you on fire, which actually is not a big deal because the enemies cannot hit you anyways, but it is a big deal in the sense that it power drains you, so it messes up your power generation. So if it's not the case, then Double Johnny Cage can lock everybody in the corner and destroy them. They cannot do anything. Seriously, if I had one item, additional item, to give me a better power generation boost, that's it. You are locked forever, basically. That is mind-blowing. Absolutely 100% certified mind-blowingness. Now, how I did that? I basically identified my two strongest characters. Stun double Johnny Cage and Aftershock Tremor. Then I invested heavily, by the way, in their support cards. Look at this. Johnny Cage has Fusion 7 on the attack. Every consecutive one will be extremely expensive, so I don't bother going any further. But this is the same situation with Tremor. Oops, not Quan Chi, but Tremor. You can see Fusion 7, Fusion 5 on health, Fusion 5 on recovery. So the point is, I got lucky pulling two epics from the tower. Even though one of the epics, the armor, wasn't really that useful. The only useful piece, the really useful piece, was the sword. What was the sword, by the way? I forgot what it was. The Dagger of Spirit. It was really useful because it reduces the power cost of Special 1. So, with that said, I have reduction of power cost Special 1 on one character, and I have reduction thanks to the fact that I also have the talent. So, they don't stack, but still, it is something, right? Anyways, let me quickly show you the talents I'm using. The talents are the following. These are the talents that I use most of the time. Link Way to Torch. I'm going to max it out tomorrow. Unfortunately, I have to reorganize my talents, but it's a really good talent, so you want to max that out as well. In defense, I have Hawk Stance, even though I was swapping between Bear Stance and Hawk Stance depending on the challenge. For instance, when I defeat Battle 194, that was the tower fight that I was stuck the most. I couldn't record me passing it because, like, the tower was refreshed literally 1 hour ago, so I was in my bed, and then, whatever, I'm going to do one attempt, and I just beat it. From the first attempt, I was like, wow, why didn't I record it? Anyways, and the support is the most important thing. Boar Stance, a must if you have stuns, because Shield Break is everything, especially if they have regeneration. With those low fusion characters, with this equipment, if you don't have Boar Stance and Shield Break, you're lost. Spec Up Tactics, you're tagging it out all the time with this team, except when Johnny Cage locks them in the corner, but we're going to witness that later. Meditation, really powerful, and Outward Scorch, really good. This thing saved my life multiple times. Also have the weak point attacks, which I'm going to max in the next 2 days. So these are the core. This is the core setup that I used in order to defeat many stages in the tower. And of course, I am, since I'm 30 days in this account, I am doing 1 hour quest in order to generate souls. Some of you said that I'm always hacking. No, I'm not hacking, I'm just refreshing the souls every 1 hour, sometimes every 1.5 hours, because, like, sometimes I just forget or have some other thing to do and cannot keep up refreshing the towers. But if you manage to do it every 1.5 hours, which is perfectly possible, it literally takes 20 seconds, you can get 450 souls per day. I get about 450 if we get every single soul that you get from quests and stuff like this, from the fact that I have, you know, connected the mobile account with my PS4, so I get 40 additional souls a day. But let's say that you're not trying that hard, you can get 350 without any issues whatsoever. Just log in and do stuff, like refresh, log out, that's all you have to do. Now, we are finally at Battle 200, and a lot of you said that, how can I possibly beat this? This is something that I learned from Legendus. Legendus is a legend, as you well know. Now, what I will do is, I'm going to load my preset for bosses, and the thing is here, since I have Sandstorm, sooner or later I won't be able to do any critical hits, so the rapid response is the better thing to do. And the Spirit of Vengeance. You see, on player death, 20% chance to deal 20% damage to the opponent, current health, and call stun. Really, really useful. Now, sadly, there's a little bit of a problem here. And the problem is that... yeah, the problem is simple. You think that it's 20%, but actually it isn't. It is not 20%, unfortunately. So, without any further ado, I'm going to let you enjoy some battles of Battle 200. Even though I have some 7 attempts left, I'm not convinced that I'll be able to do it in 7 attempts, but at least I'm going to show you what will be my strategy of finishing this tower. Definitely, I am confident that I'll be able to do it. Alright, I don't have weak point attacks, which is unfortunate. I really want to have the weak point attack. So I'm going to reset one tier here. I'm going to show you why I need the weak point attacks. It is really, really important. Can I... Alright, I'm going to reset one tier, then I'm going to add one, and precision is... since, I don't know, precision is always an important talent. Alright, so I'm going to add 5, then I'm going to do here 1, then I'm going to do here 5, Warlock spells, just 1, 5. Can I do it, guys? Can I do it? Meditation, 1. Can I do it? And the answer is I can, which is wonderful. Anyways, level 4, it is perfectly fine. Now, the point how I defeat Battle 200 is I snare the first guy, who is Nightwolf, and then I make sure that all my characters die to him. I don't want any of my characters to be killed by the other guy, you know, the guy. Shansung, because I want Shansung to die. If Shansung doesn't die, there is no way in hell I'm defeating this. And I'm serious, there is no way in hell I'm defeating this if Shansung doesn't die. So the point is, Shansung will be gradually taking damage due to classic Ermac passive. So he's going to get lower and lower and lower and lower. Meanwhile, I'll keep dying to the other 2 characters, so they'll heal, but I don't care because I want to kill Shansung. The moment Shansung is dead, then the other 2 guys won't be able to heal anymore, so you can kill them. This is the point. And I, by the way, saw this from Legendus. This guy is an absolute and total legend. Now, obviously, without my classic armor, it's going to be a little bit difficult, but I hope that... Alright. Can I stun? Okay. I forgot what is the lag. Currently, I'm on emulator, guys. Okay, he's snared. This is all I want to see. Now, all I have to do is to survive. Oh my goodness, look at the lags. Is to survive. Kill me. Good. Kill me. Kill me. Alright. Stun. Don't tank to Shansung as possible. Snare. Okay. Shansung is taking damage in the back. That's always good. Okay, I have 5 more seconds. Kill me. Oh yes, and he took damage from the Spirit of Vengeance, even though it doesn't matter. Quite honestly, it doesn't matter. Now the point is, Shansung is taking damage. I'm dead. I know. I mean, what can you do? Shansung is taking damage. Nightwolf is taking damage, but that's not really a big deal because the next fight he's going to regain the health. But Shansung isn't regaining health. So, if I'm able to do it perfectly, I will only keep dying to Nightwolf. So the other guys will take damage, but it won't be a perfect run. Sometimes he'll escape and then Shansung is going to tag in. And what do you do then? You just quit. Yeah, you just quit in order to make sure that Shansung doesn't heal. If Shansung heals, it's all for nothing. Oh my god, I really hate playing on emulator now. Look at this, it's loading for ages. Oh, wait a second, how is Shansung full health? Oh, probably he took some health, but... Alright, imagine if this doesn't work after all. I was thinking this is going to be the best strategy ever, now it doesn't. Anyways, we're going to check on the next attempt. The next attempt there should be something. Of course, it will take me probably 30 attempts not to do that, guys, so definitely not doing it now. Probably I'm going to do another video when Shansung is really low so I can kill him, I can kill the other guys. The point is you have to kill him. You cannot really do enough damage so they don't heal. It's impossible. So I have to make sure that they do not heal, and the way to make sure that they do not heal is to kill Shansung. How do you do it? Keep him tagged out. You make sure that he never tags in, because if he kills somebody, he's going to heal. I think though he doesn't heal if he kills the last guy. So if he tags and the last guy from your team is standing, that's fine. He won't be able to heal. That's pretty good. Alright, come on. Stop loading forever, please. Oh my god. I recorded a lot of fights on my capture card. It's a complete breath of fresh air. Here it's almost unplayable. Seriously, the lags are horrible. And look at this, it's loading forever. My PC is pretty good. I don't understand it. Seriously, I don't understand why it's behaving like this. My computer is really good. Really good processor, you know, video card, everything. But it seriously loads forever. Look at this, it's like 5 minutes, come on! Oh my god. Alright, we'll wait, guys, we'll wait. We have all day, that's fine. I have 5 more attempts, so if it loads like this, I have no idea what I'm going to do. Come on, just load already. What's happening? Okay, we'll wait. Why should we get really annoyed at the moment? By the way, I'm opening a thread. You have to vote whether you want J to be deleted from the game. If you say that you want J to be deleted from the game, I'm going to officially send this to Warner Brothers so that they can delete her once and for all. I absolutely despise this character. I want her deleted from the game. I'm not even kidding. Seriously, I won't shed a tear for this horrible character if she gets deleted from this game. It's going to be really... it's lagging so much that I'm not going to do the 1-2 thing with Johnny. So I want to snare. Okay, power drain on basic hits. Come on. Oh, okay. Shansung. Shansung comes, so... You know, he's going to heal now. Unless somehow I keep him by magic. But I don't want to really... You know, you're doing damage to him. Okay, but that's bad. Because look at this, he's going to heal now. The moment he kills my Johnny. Yeah, you don't want this to happen. So we waited. Look at this, it's horrible. So we waited like 5 minutes loading time so that we can just close the game. Because you don't want this to happen. You want to keep the previous way. You know, you want to keep what happened before this. Hopefully this is the case. Hopefully. Let's see. Let us see, guys. Alright, 5 souls. I'll go and take 5 souls. That's really useful. I have no clue why I didn't snare the guy. Like, seriously, I have the Vermi hat. Everything in my build says snare this guy. Unfortunately, he didn't get snared. And another thing that's unfortunate that the other guy that tagged was Shansung and not some other. Okay, sure. So it was kept intact. We can start over. Hopefully, it won't load 10 minutes. If it does, I'm going to fast forward it. Okay, we will wait, we're not in a hurry, we will wait. By the way, do you like my new headset? That's pretty cool. Look at this, it's they have some stripes glowing in blue, pretty cool, really nice. The previous one, the old ones were kind of a little bit unfortunate, uncomfortable to wear anymore, because to use actually. Can you say wear? No, you're not wearing headset, you just look at this. The loading time is making me look stupid. I'm talking about bad stuff, but what else can I do? I'm waiting 5 minutes for this game to load. I have no idea why. Seriously, am I running out of space on the... No, I just have tons of space. What's the problem? Why it's loading forever? Oh my god. Anyways, battle number 2. I just want to do battle number 2, which will be the regular run, not the run when Shansung tags. So I'm going to do the regular run, and after that, I'm just going to basically end the video, because I don't want you to wait 10 minutes for every single attempt. And I don't want myself to wait 10 minutes. So basically, I'm going to just quit the emulator, and I'm going to play it on my phone. And then probably I'm going to make another video once I'm at battle 200, and Shansung is dead. And all the other characters are dead, so you can see my amazing reward, battle 200, 30 days in the game. Probably I'm going to finish this tower tomorrow. I reckon 40 attempts are enough. So tomorrow I will be able to finish it off on the 31st day, so you can see my reward. That will be pretty impressive. Alright. Stun. Okay. Snare. Okay, snare, come on. Snare. Oh, he resists the power. Okay. If Fujin, No! Stop it! I honestly don't want this guy to tag in! And I snare him! Screw this, seriously! And if I use Tremor, he will automatically tag to Shansung. He will automatically actually, wait a second. Is Shansung lower health on the other guy? Okay, I'm recording this video till the fight when I'm going to be doing, like, snaring the guy. And the thing is, I'm okay with not snaring him because he resists stuff. But at least I don't want Shansung to tag in. And now we're waiting again 10,000 minutes for this to load. Oh, life is horrible sometimes, guys. So, who has the... Yeah, Shansung has lower health, but Nightwolf... The thing is, I don't want to get rid of Cassie, because otherwise I don't have Block Breaker. And the point is, I need to have Block Breaker in the first 10 or 20 seconds, so I can apply the snare. That's all I want. I want to apply the snare, and after that, I can die with Johnny, I can die with Cassie. I don't care, really, I don't care. If the last guy is Shansung, once again, I believe if he's the last man standing from your team, from the enemy team, he cannot really heal, and that's all I want. If he's the last man, he can tag. I don't care, but why is he tagging in the very beginning of the fight? Seriously. Probably I have to find another way to snare, but the point is he can always resist it, right? I have Jade, I have MK11 Jade, I can try with MK11 Jade, at least it's guaranteed, you know? That's cool. I mean, definitely I won't be doing crazy amount of damage, but I will be doing the job, snaring Shansung. Unfortunately, I cannot really start with tons of power with Jade, and she's just fusion 0, so she's going to die probably before snaring guy. Another thing that you can do is just suicide, but then you're not taking advantage of the full duration of the of Ermac stuff, and that's unfortunate. Or, okay, I might change the strategy. I can try, I can make, oh my god, it's loading forever. I can make the bear guy kill my Ermac in the beginning, and then I can tag to Johnny Cage, and hope that nobody else is tagging in. That would be kind of a good strategy. Because if my Johnny Cage dies, or I can just tag with Cassie so he can kill Cassie, that I'm fine with Johnny. Yeah, this is going to be a strategy. So, I let this guy kill my Ermac. While Ermac explodes, I'm going to tag to Cassie. So this guy then kills Cassie, because she's... okay, kill him. Kill him. Good. Tag to Cassie. Alright, good. Okay. Okay, he's full health, and I hope now I want him to tag out. Yes! Alright, that was kind of okay. But he can actually heal from special too. Though I don't understand why this game doesn't want Fujin to tag even once. I'm okay with this run because Shansung got the Spirit of Vengeance, so he took pretty good damage, pretty good punishment. So now the question is, can I do it again? That was a pretty good card, by the way, support card. I'm going to invest some coins in upgrading it. Even though I'm not... Guys, by the way, if you have been watching everything till now, you're most probably one of my most loyal viewers. So let me know whether you want me to continue with this. I'm going to tell you the truth. Doing these videos feels really bad because it takes a lot of time. I invested a lot of my time developing this account, I'm not going to lie. I wasn't playing like 10 hours a day, but I was playing sometimes 2 hours, even 3 hours a day. So it took some time, right? And at the same time, when I'm releasing this video, it hardly ever breaks 1,000 views. And if I do a video of me playing on a maxed out account with maxed out equipment, I usually do 2,000-3,000 views. So it's twice more. It seems that many people just don't find these videos interesting. Even if I just do gameplay videos showing how I'm doing stuff with low fusion goats, even if I'm just explaining what I did, the videos just don't drive views. That's unfortunate. And it's unfortunate because it takes a lot of time, efforts, and at the same time I can do videos that don't take that much time and efforts, and nobody watches them. It feels bad. Alright, I don't want Shansung now to tag. Is this possible? Is this possible? I want Fujin to tag. Come on. Oh my god, it takes forever. I swear this is going to be the last run. I hope it's going to be a successful run, but by now I hope you understood what's the point of this, right? Without killing Shansung with these low fusion characters, you cannot beat Battle 200. So I am trying. I'm just basically ignoring everything else. I'm trying to reduce the health of Shansung until I finally beat him. I'm going to use Tremor just to assassinate him, basically. Kill him. Kill her. Yes! Alright. Yes, Eugene! Thank you very much! Alright, I just died, but at least I did some damage to Shan, so that's the most important thing. Alright guys, so this is going to be all for me today. I really hope you found this video useful. See you next time. Take care. By the way, before we go, let's just take a look at Shan's heal. It should be low, right? He didn't heal. If he healed, I'm going to cry. He didn't heal. There is no way for him to heal, right? He should be low and healed. Oh, I got uncommon piece. Thank you very much. It's close to being maxed out. That's beautiful. I do want to see though Shansung's health. This is all I need to see. Is it lower? Is it lower? I didn't survive long enough, unfortunately. Probably have to find another way to make sure that I snare them with Ermac. Or probably I can do just Moonful Kitana. Yeah, so, alright. Can I do one last attempt? Okay. But in order to be successful, I'll change my strategy. I'm going to use Mournful Kitana. So at least I can snare the guy. At least I can try. Where's my Mournful Kitana? I do have Mournful Kitana. Where are you, Mournful Kitana? She's mourning somebody. Come on! It's really lagging when you're trying to... I have no clue how I spent 3 years recording from this. Seriously. Where's my Mournful Kitana? There we go. Beautiful fusion level 1. That's all we want to see. And then Ermac, I'm going to give him the Rat Hammer, and so he'll start with 2 bars of power, so he can do snare immediately. Unfortunately though, oh yeah, I'm going to just max out his special 2, right? This is what I'm going to do. Just going to max it out, so that it's just beautiful. Certain death, alright. I don't care about the damage, but I believe by maxing it out, I will increase the duration. Is it 20 seconds or something? As long as it takes. Alrighty, so... one last attempt. I said that 10 million times, but this time for real. Alright. I have one more after that, so... Shansung's health is getting lower and lower, that's all I want to see. I don't care about the rest, I just want this guy dead. Once he's dead, then I can just do my Aftershock Tremor and Johnny Cage combo, and I think 10 attempts will be fine. From the point when Shansung is dead, which is coming closer and closer. I hope that tomorrow, after my 15th attempt in the morning, I'll be able to kill Shansung. So probably I'll finishing this thing on Tuesday. It will be amazing! Finally! Finally, Tuesday. 1 month, guys. 1 month. And I really want this to load faster. I really want this to load faster. This is going to be a really long video, but I'm hoping you are enjoying it, because I'm enjoying it. I'm really proud. Well, quite honestly, with Tremor being bugged, I have to be honest, it wasn't extremely difficult. There were literally 5 or 6 battles which took me more than 1 attempt. But still, it wasn't easy at the same time, so I had to invest time, I had to invest dedication. So yeah, that's why I'm proud of it, because yeah, basically I did it despite the fact that it wasn't really driving a lot of views, it wasn't really improving my channel and stuff like this. It still was I just did it for my personal satisfaction, it seems. And after 10 minutes of loading, hopefully this thing will be... Oh wait, I just forgot to give Ermac the Rat Hammer, right? I just forgot to do that. Alright, so we have one more attempt, guys. We have more, so we're going to... Oh, I missed the combo. Alright, Kitana attack, alright. Oh my god, look at the lax. Can I... Oh no, she's just going to die, right? Okay. Okay. Not Shansung. Actually, he cannot really, right? He cannot heal now. Okay. I just want to make sure that I survive 10 seconds more. He's below 60% health. Oh, 58 now. You look at his health, it's going down. Now it's the best way to test, the best time to test. Look at this Johnny Cage stun double. Absolutely incredible character. He cannot do anything, and he's constantly snared. Alright, unfortunately, I think I'm dead here. Yeah, I'm dead. Oh, I'm not dead. Can I bring his health lower? 49. I think I'm dead here. Yeah. Okay. I'm still standing. Yeah, it's just absolutely impressive. I'm not going to lie. Can I do another one? No. He doesn't heal, so it's good. It's all good, guys. So we're going to do one last attempt, but this time we will give Ermac the Rat Hammer, which I forgot to do in the previous attempt, and I need to find a topic so I can talk while the emulator is loading for 10 million years. Jesus. Can you believe that I was recording on this thing 3 years with all the lags and stuff? This is the main reason why I wasn't doing boss battles. I mean, I was doing boss battles, but that's why I wasn't really performing that great, because in boss battles, one luck can destroy your run. Seriously. I remember the last boss fight I did with Rain, which I forgot which was the exact boss battle, but I did it in one attempt. I believe it was 190 or something. I did it in one attempt for about 40 seconds. And the reason why I did it was not because my skills improved a lot, but it was because I wasn't lagging. Seriously, here I lag a lot. Alright, so even though I kind of, the previous run was good, but I want to make sure that not Nightwolf, but Shansung doesn't tag. That would be really, really good if he doesn't tag. And I want, like this, I want to kill Nightwolf last, because Nightwolf can resist the stuns and stuff. I think he has his armor, and Fujin doesn't. I didn't check that, I'm just guessing. So if this is the case, then, yeah, I want to kill the Matukan fighter last. Which I'm okay with him healing all the time. The moment he's last man standing, he can be easy prey. The important thing now is to make sure that I die in the first 30 seconds. Or, I mean, it would be bad to die in the first 5 seconds, because 25 seconds of Ermac passive will go to waste. But it's better than having Shansung tagging in, killing all your members, and then healing. That's going to be the worst thing possible. Anyways, I believe we are 5 minutes away from the end of the loading screen with this character that has to be deleted from the game. I'm going to add a poll, by the way, in my YouTube channel. Do you agree that Jade? We'll be happy if Jade is deleted from the game. There are so many other characters. Just delete her. Make our life easier. Seriously, 99% of the difficult between boss fights are with Jade. Like 99% of the cases when we die in survival mode is because of Jade. Just delete her from the game. End it. I will be pretty happy with it. And you can keep her loading screen just to remind us of this horrible character that was poisoning our days for not for decades, but for years. Sorry, it's not decades yet. Now, I'm going to do a special 2, which is the main point of this, right? Alright, it is certain that I want to snare this guy. Alright, he's going to do. Alright. He resisted it! Alright, anyways, kill my katana. No! Alright guys, so this is the end of this particular video. I think you now know how to deal with this boss battle. If you have extremely low fusion cards and if you think that you cannot do it, yes you can. It will take a lot of attempts, but it is possible. Just make sure that Shansung doesn't kill any of your characters, because this annoying bear guy always resists the snares, so that at the end of the day Shansung can tag in. So make sure that, I mean, it's not even worth. I just tried to snare him instantly, he just resisted it, he killed my Ermac in 1 second and just tagged out. So better just try to make sure that he kills Ermac and Kitana instantly, and then whatever happens, happens. At least you're going to survive 7 or 8 seconds or even 10 seconds. That's better. Anyways guys, this is going to be all for me today. See you next time. Take care.
Perfect.